Hey guys, welcome to the Fight Tonight channel. The famous American video blogger and fighter Jake Paul spoke about the potential duel as star compatriots Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Davis. I will be rooting for Ryan in this fight. It's a tall fight with equal chances. Gervonta has never proved that he is capable of consistently taking rounds. He lost a lot of rounds in a duel with Mario Barrios on my card. Obviously, he is under the protection of Mayweather, so apparently the judges are paid to choose Gervonta. As for me, Barrios was winning before he was taken out, Paul said. Absolute lightweight world champion Devin Haney named the fighters with whom he would like to share the ring after winning a rematch with George Kambosos. Loma, Gervonta Davis and Isaac Cruz came into the field of view of the champion. I would like the option with Loma. I've been calling him for years. This is a big fight I'm going to have fun in, but first I need to deal with the Kambosos. Scrap is definitely on my list. I doubt the tank wants to fight me or anyone else. You look at his track record. Who was he fighting with? He's 27-year-old and my resume is much better. I'm the undisputed world champion. Obviously, he will refuse to fight with me. Lopez is now at 130 pounds and I'm at 135 pounds. As I say, I'm going to stay in this weight category regardless of how I feel after the fight with the Kambosos, so we are not considering this option. I would like the option with Isaac Cruz. It will be a good fight for the fans. Stylistically, this is also a good fight for me. He puts pressure on his rivals. I like these challenges, Haney said. A sly smear comes across the face of Devin Haney whenever the name Gervonta Davis is brought about. For years on end, the two have fulminated back and forth in public eye, with Davis usually ending their conversations with verbal threats. Haney thought, regardless of indulging in the consistent trash talk, finds their verbal tirade somewhat extraneous. If Davis truly believed that he would render the current undisputed lightweight title list on confusions, a matchup between the two would have materialized already, according to Haney. The fight has been built up for years, said Haney during an interview. At the end of the day, if he wants the fight, he can have the fight. Davis, 27, was recently spotted sitting ringside, taking in his sights as Randy Ruiz Jr. scored a unanimous decision victory over Luis Ortiz. In the sole main event, Isaac Cruz issued his own challenge to Davis. For the Mexican product, a rematch of their December of 2021 showdown is what he craves about all else. But in any event, the hard-hitting southpaw has yet to make an official decision regarding his future. The absolute lightweight world champion American Devin Haney says that after every match with Australian George Kambosos, he is ready to fight with his compatriot Gervonta Davis, who holds the WBA regular title in the same weight category. Still, Devin doubts that such development is possible. If Davis wants to fight, then there is no problem. But it won't happen because he's the tag champion. He owns a Mickey Mouse belt. He says, I'm dodging, but if this is the case, then let him turn to the WBA president and make him a mandatory contender. There is no problem with that. Right now, I am focused only on Kambosos. This is a rival that you can't overlook. Of course, it's a big fight with Gervonta Davis, but Davis is ready to do anything just not to fight. I have said repeatedly that we can organize this fight. The main thing is that Davis wants, Haney said. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. I really want to get 2000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. Thanks for supporting me, guys.